Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Satori, 24 years old, and I'm a psychic medium. So yeah, I might have a message for you today. I'm not really great with introductions sometimes, so let's just get into this. We're gonna use the Light Seers Tarot. What is that? I'm gonna use the Light Seers Tarot. So one last time, I need to be the one who takes you home. Aww. Oh, my heart. Okay, I don't know what's... Okay, channeled song is One Last Time by Ariana Grande. You're closing the door on something right now, and it's probably feeling pretty painful for you, I'm not gonna lie. This reading won't be for everybody, I have to say that. Alleged for entertainment purposes only. Some of y'all take these things too seriously, and you'll get all upset and worked up in the comments. You mustn't, because these readings can sometimes literally be very specifically connected to like one or two people, so you have to be discerning. I'm just the messenger. My goal is to help the people that I'm meant to help, so let's see. You feel like the situation has caused you to become someone that you're not, maybe. You feel like you've lost yourself, or you're having to find yourself again. There could have been some sort of recent breakup, some sort of recent job ending, laying off, maybe getting laid off, quitting your job. And you're really needing advice on how to move forward. You have the Knight of Wands. Do me a favor, I want you guys to close your eyes. We're going to do a quick visualization. Now, this won't work for everybody, but it might work for you. Close your eyes, and I want you to picture your inner child. Picture yourself as a little kid, okay? And you're going to picture yourself happy as can be, smiling and happy. And I want you to ask that version of you, what is bringing you so much joy? What's bringing you so much joy? And I want you to try to feel or listen to your inner child's response. So for me, I was getting a lot of messages just now about music. I feel like there's a connection to music with this collective. Madonna, Blondie, Bowie, music, we need music. This is music. Oh, okay. Anyways. If you don't know the reference, it's Stranger Things. I'm sorry for those of you that are confused as shit. Okay, the Knight of Wands is all about having fun with what you're doing. Bringing the fun back to your life, getting your spark back. You need to know that you're about to get your spark back, and you haven't done anything wrong. And if you were fired or let go of or rejected in some way recently, you need to know that it wasn't because you weren't good enough. It wasn't because you weren't deserving of love or deserving of the good, wealthy financial status in life. It doesn't mean you weren't deserving of these things. It doesn't mean any of that. And so you're kind of feeling like this is a personal, you're taking this as a failure, like, well, my life fell apart, so. Four of Pentacles. Someone was withholding their love from you and decided that they didn't want to lie about that anymore. or some, or yeah, it was like a job or a person or something. It was just this feeling of like there's nothing left here to explore. It might have been really fun at first, but once this, it's kind of like a job that has a high turnover rate because the managers are really hard on you, or a partner that constantly goes through the same situations over and over again in relationships because they just can't be happy. They can't be happy. They don't they're not, what you're leaving behind is the version of you that cannot be happy because you're staying around people that are miserable and do not want to grow and evolve past what they know. You're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to order myself this. I'm going to do this really nice, amazing thing for myself. And then you're going to cry because your inner child is like, I finally feel safe to express what I've been keeping in. Like, there's this feeling of like, I've been keeping in so much and I didn't want to hurt anybody and I didn't want to complain or be ungrateful for what I had. But this job was awful. This relationship was awful. This was awful. Like, there's this feeling of like sudden enlightenment, sudden awareness. Maybe you're going to become aware of how bad this was for you, or you already have become aware of that. Yeah, we have the Seven of Wands. Literally so much defensiveness. Like, oh, there's so many reasons why this was bad for you, but the main one is that the situation was stealing your peace. So Spirit took this from you because they felt like you are the kind of person that deserves someone or a job or something that can give to you, pour into you the way that you pour into it. So, yeah. You're definitely better off without this. You're 1,000 times happier, brighter. I'm seeing in your future what I mean. You probably don't feel that way right now because the way I started this reading was feeling like disappointed, like I failed. And it just doesn't, it's not that at all. I promise you that. What else do you need to hear? Slow down, you're doing fine. Can't be everything you want to be for your time. The Eight of Pentacles, finally, yes. Okay, you're going to get something started that you've been putting off. Or you're going to explore something that's been in the back of your head for a while, but you've been spending time fighting for whatever this is, that you kind of put this off. It almost feels like you're going to come back to your color. Coming back to your color, no longer being under someone's control or, yeah. Okay. I feel drawn. Oh my. Look at this Five of Swords on the bottom. Oh, and under that is the Nine of Pentacles. Why were they stuck together? That's strange. I guess I haven't touched this deck in a while. This deck just told on me. Hey, you haven't been using me. Why? And the Knight of Swords. So you may feel like this ending was very sudden and like it kind of traumatized you. But what it actually did was, this was always meant to happen. I get that energy. I also feel like this was never good for you, maybe from the start, but you were having a hard time seeing that, and it was always giving you a headache. Pay attention to how you felt the whole time that you pursued this opportunity. It didn't feel complete. It felt like it was like you were always getting the leftovers. But the Nine of Pentacles is here telling me that Spirit's about to make you feel whole within yourself, or help you to find that feeling for yourself. I see you guys meditating a lot outside with Mother Nature in the coming months. Like, I see the next 6 months being about finding yourself again. So, however much time you put into the situation, you're going to be putting back into yourself. You will be reintegrating with your higher self. Yes. The Ace of Wands, your creativity will kind of come back online in some way. Oh, I like this. I'm happy for you. I love to see that your creative juices are flowing. I really do. The King of Cups is here, but we have a card stuck to the back. The Six of Cups. The King of Cups and the Six of Cups. You need to know that your real friends are not upset at you right now. In fact, they're proud of you because, well, because they understand. It just feels like they actually do understand where you're coming from. They don't want you to be hard on yourself because they're not going to be hard on you. If your friends are being hard on you or are kind of making your situation about them, it feels to me like your spirit team has been defending you almost, or like coming to your defense. Because there's just been a lot of confusion for you. You've genuinely just been really confused and trying to figure out the best way to go about things. Genuinely. It feels that way. So, I don't want you to be so damn hard on yourself. Let's see if there's any astrology cards. Okay, Taurus. You have Taurus energy. Oh, I love Taurus. And then you have Sagittarius. Taurus energy is... Okay, so this person or this job didn't mess you up as bad as you thought, okay? Or it wasn't... There was some... It feels like it was almost an illusion. Like, yeah, you had the experience, but so much of it was fabricated by maybe another person or even like a boss where like you were given a false image of what you were experiencing. You're just gonna realize or start to notice you're not worrying or stressed as much because this is not around. And so the Sagittarius energy really confirms the Knight of Wands for me, but it talks about your ability to see through bullshit has been strengthened by the situation. Because it feels like you were kind of fooled a little bit or tricked or, I hate to say it, but it feels like you were betrayed. It was meant to happen like it was a lesson, but at the same time, that does not make this easy for you. You had to learn to love yourself more than you love pleasing another person or making someone else happy. You kept yourself small, so Spirit said, you can't be here, you're not shining. Don't you see that the things that are good for you are having to hide from you because this person or this job is in your aura? I really don't want to put you guys in a box because I don't know your exact situation. I'm just kind of reading it how it comes through. Okay, let's pull from the Divine Feminine Oracle. Okay. Okay. Okay, brakes. Faulty brakes, that's what I sounded like. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I lose control. Why am I getting that song? What is that about? Oh, the goddess of devotion, Parvati. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Okay, so you're keeping your boundaries in relationships and love, romance specifically. Your boundaries in romance are really strong. Even if you are with a person, it feels like you're very um you have good boundaries with this person. You're able to articulate well with them. Something like that, okay? Or you're not scared to show people, or you're becoming this is kind of what I'm getting. It feels like you're not holding back your fire. You're realizing that you need the fire. You need the fire because the fire is what you were keeping stifled in order to keep something or someone around, whether that was a job or a person. It feels like it could be like both different scenarios, right? Your fire was gone. It was stifled. That's your creativity. That's your ability to push through and transmute through difficult situations. Um, you were around someone that literally did not give a shit about anything, and that could have been a boss or a partner. Literally, like, I don't care. Can I get clarity on that? I don't know. I want to use a different deck, though, the Rider-Waite deck. Let's see. Can I get clarity on that? The not caring? The Two of Swords. I don't like that. You know what it's giving? Like, this person is just watching you suffer and they're not doing anything about it. Or the thing that they're doing about it, what they're trying to do is silence you, not help you. It feels like they wanted to put a blindfold on you and to even like make you quieter, or but you're someone that likes to communicate. You're someone that likes to communicate. So if you worked at a job and you were like, I have opinions, they probably weren't very open to your opinions, or the schedule was not flexible. There's no ability to grow or shift, and you're someone that has to do that frequently. You're a shapeshifter. You have to do that. That's what we all are. We're here to grow and evolve. We're supposed to keep moving, keep growing, but unfortunately, they wanted to stay stuck. They wanted to stay in the past, pulling your arm backwards almost, like, no, do it my way. Being all cavalier and kind of narcissistic about your feelings. They weren't good for you. The job, the person, they were not good for you. They sucked the life out of you. See that for what it is. You won't hurt as bad, if I'm being honest. You won't hurt so bad if you're not perceiving missing out. You're not missing out, trust me. And somebody else is not going to get their best because they did not learn with you, unfortunately. They did not learn. They weren't learning. That's why they had to go. Because you're someone that teaches and challenges. It's bad. I'm telling you, the situation was bad enough for Spirit to be like, please let me help you. We're pulling from the Earth Warriors Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Let's see, we have 33, Child of the Light. Oh yeah, baby. You're back. You're back in business, okay? I don't know what that means, but you're back, and the real you is emerging. The real you is emerging. The butterfly again, number 30. The precious and rare. Oh, wow, yeah. You may take time to travel in the near future as a way to uplift your inner child, because the Sagittarius energy can sometimes represent travel. Same for, like, I also see the Knight of Wands as like, let's go on a spontaneous road trip. So something like that. Or I want to go back and be around the people that lift me up and the people that make me feel seen, like people that deserve my energy and my time, not whoever or whatever it is you left behind. So on the bottom is 23, remedy for the grandmothers. So you're healing something ancestrally in this situation as well. Not staying stuck, not staying stuck despite what your intuition tells you. So, all right, let's do this. Let's see. What the hell is that? Oh, that was my shirt. Okay. That sounded very southern. What the hell is that? Anything else you need to know? I actually don't think so. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Just to kind of summarize. Your light is coming back. The color is coming back to your world. They didn't take everything from you, and you're not incomplete, and you're not alone. Okay? I love you. If this was helpful, please like the video, comment, subscribe, introduce yourself if you want to. But please know that in this community, we are all loved. Keep your comments respectful, though, because I will block or call you out. I will do that. I'll do it. I'm crazy. I'm an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, big three. So, it will happen. So don't. Also, I'm 28 weeks pregnant. So don't come for the messenger. I'm just here doing my fucking job. And I need you to hop off my... Okay. I love you guys. See you. Bye.